up, homies of the internet? This is lugnuts.guapo with Maverick Harley-Davidson, and we are reviewing this build that we did here. Good old Trip Freakin Baker put this together. Navi tires. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into that till later. But this is an XG750A, aka Street or Rod 750 liquid cooled motor, and we built the tracker. And it looks dope. So let's get cracking. Denim white, or Bonneville salt denim is the color. That sounds good. So that, my friends, is a Two Brothers exhaust system. Okay, well, it's not a full system. It's more of a slip-on that we adapted to fit this exhaust. There's not a lot of aftermarket exhaust for these things. Oh, these things are quick. These things are real quick. All right, so. Oh, man. Alright, so what did we do to this bike? Alright, well, first of all, we did, man, I'm so excited about riding this bike, I can't even think straight. But basically, we took the headlight off, put 2 LED bars on it, high and low beam, extremely bright even during the day. And we put some tracker style bars, single mirror, white grips to match the paint, number plate on it without a number. That's for whoever buys this thing to decide. Two Brothers exhaust slip-on, which sounds awesome. Navi tires, yeah. We made our own little kit to delete the license plate holder on the back. Built in the turn signals onto or into the head tail light, and it's dope. And oh man, we relocated the license plate down to the left side by the belt. Yeah. Oh, and custom cowling to cover that rear seat. That actually pops off real easy. All you have to do is pop it off and slide the cowling off of it. So you can ride 2 up if you want. Oh man, this thing is rowdy. All right. Man, it takes those bumps really well. Like, I mean, that has to do more with the suspension than anything else, which is already stock on a street rod. But these bars are incredibly comfortable. Now you had to take into account these bars are wider, they come a little bit upwards as opposed to the previous drag bar style that it had. You had to like lean forward a little bit. Oh, what are you doing, homie? Don't go it. Don't do it. Yeah, so solo mirror. We had this little mount that we changed on. This is actually the stock mirror, believe it or not. It's just not a bar end mirror. So we just felt like it made it too wide. The bars are slightly wider. Again, very much like tracker style. So the mirror is like in an awesome position. It's just not in the way, and it doesn't make the bike look any wider or bulkier than it needs to be. It's supposed to be kind of like a low profile bike. So man, you know, obviously the engine is very similar to the V-Rod. It's a Revolution motor. Different sounds a lot kind of like a V-Rod. Doesn't necessarily sound like any of the twin cams or Evos that Harley has been putting out. Oh, this thing is rowdy. I was tempted to go over there, but I'll just do it somewhere where I won't get kicked out. We're tearing it up. Man, this thing is... Oh! Listen to this exhaust. Ready? Ready? Oh! My goodness. Oh man, I wish I had more money so I could get this thing. This thing is insane. Oh, you know, I was already a fan of the street rod in a way. There's a couple things that I always wanted to change, but I wouldn't change a thing on this one. Oh, Trip had a vision, and he put this thing together, and it's everything and more. I'll tell you that right now. This just makes me want to go off-road, man. Those knobbies, you know, those knobbies make the steering feel a little different from your typical whatchamacallit. Well, with the tires that come stock on this bike, essentially. Oh, the police is behind me. He has better things to do. You know what? I'm gonna go on the grass and see how it feels. Oh yeah, it feels... This is its environment right here. Man, those knobbies really grab the surface really well. Oh man, okay, I need to stop before I get in trouble. Oh man. Oh. I don't want this to stop. This is such a fun bike. Oh man, my heart is pumping. Go in. Anywho. Oh jeez. Let's park it right here. Let me give you more of a visual of what we're dealing with here. And yeah. All right. Start from the front. Number plate. 2 LED headlights. Right now I have it on high beam, so I have both of them on. You turn the high beam off, which I'm gonna do right now. Turns the top one off. There you go. Got your little rock sliders, I think they're called. They just kind of protect your suspension because this is an inverted suspension. So you want to protect that suspension. It's a little bit more exposed on the lower end. There's your knobby tires. Just makes this thing look like it can survive the apocalypse. Alright, so now we have the Two Brothers Racing slip-on Black Series. Trip made this work. I saw this exhaust on a FZ10 and it sounded great, but it sounds so much better on this 750. Your piggyback suspension, that's pretty much stock. There's your cowling that I was talking about earlier. This can slide right off as soon as you pop the seat off, and it slides off that pillion. So very easy to use, very easy to take off. Gonna turn one of the turn signals on so you can see the tail light. So there you have it. Both sides, left and right, are in there. They're pretty dang bright. Here's your license plate relocator that Trip built himself. Got your little LED pointing down on it. That way you can see it nice and bright. And yeah, let's go to the bars, which you saw earlier. Got these nice, very comfortable grips, wide to match. Tracker bars. Single mirror. Obviously the GoPro and the tape, you can ignore that because that's mine. That's not for sale or free. So yeah, you have any questions or concerns, want to test ride this baby, call us here at 972-245-1492. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. In the meantime, get on your Harley and get some wind therapy. That was Nick. He's one of the technicians here. He cracks me up, man. He's funny. Oh no! Let's put this thing back in, which I do not want to, but I have to. Can't put more miles on a new bike. I really do want this bike so bad. Da 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 da. I beam on. Huh, it smells like sunscreen. Someone smells like sunscreen. Da 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 da. Oh no, tight squeeze. Oh. Yeah. You back it up. Back it up. Well, the fun is over. Just a little bit more. There we go. Boom, boom. Ching.